Hi guys, how are we doing? Welcome to episode 8. I hope you've all had a wonderful week and enjoyed the beautiful bank holiday weather. I spent the whole day in the paddling pool. It was lovely, and then I had a barbecue. We've got a great episode for you this week. Rebecca is going to start us off asking us some lockdown questions, and I'm going to answer mine and share them with you as well on the DVD. And then we're over to Jodie's studio looking at all your brilliant artwork, and also he's sharing some of his work again today. We've got Sophie doing some beautiful dancing to This Is Me. Look out, 'cause here I come. Love This Is Me. And Mel is doing some beautiful work on hand dancing, which I'm going to give it a go this week. It's choreographed and performed and filmed by a wonderful lady called Rachel Dean. It's brilliant. And it's all been inspired by a poem from a writer called Michael Rosen, and the poem is called These Are the Hands. It's great. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of your work inspired by it. So, then after that, there's going to be a little bit of sharing of some of the scripts that I've been writing on a Thursday morning on our Facebook Live. So I'm going to share some of that with you today, this week. But other than that, enjoy the DVD and have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon.
Hi, Coactive! Okay, so I've got 4 questions that you can think about at home and answer, and that I'm going to ask to these two, and I'll give you my answers too. So the first question is, what have you missed the most while on lockdown, while we've had to stay in? So what have you missed the most? Rachel, what have you missed the most?
My work and my activities that I do every week.
Which activities?
Stride and Coactive.
Yeah.
And all of my friends as well.
Yeah. Arthur, what have you missed the most? Have you missed school?
Oh yeah, I miss school a lot.
Missed school a lot? Are you friends at school?
Oh yes, definitely.
I know what you've missed.
Who?
Soft play.
Yes.
You missed running around crazy in soft play, haven't you?
I've missed. Oh, I know what I've definitely missed, seeing Archie in the soft play and running around crazy.
Running around with your friend Archie, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I have missed all of our friends and family and seeing everybody, and I've really, really missed our dancing on a Wednesday morning for Coactive, because I love that. It's like one of my favourite things in the week, so I'm really, really missing doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
I miss my hugs.
Miss your hugs,
I miss
yeah.
my hug off my friends and everybody I know.
Yeah.
I've got my hug right here.
I've got my other hug here then.
Okay, so next question. What have you quite enjoyed about being in lockdown? What's been kind of quite good about it?
I've enjoyed spending more time with Becky and the kids and Phil. I've enjoyed the hot weather where we got to swim in the pool and got wet.
Paddling pool.
Paddling pool. Yeah. It's been fun.
I've enjoyed
What have you been doing in the park that you've been practicing every day?
climbing trees.
Climbing trees. You've got very good at climbing trees, haven't you?
Yeah.
You enjoyed doing that.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, not really.
I've enjoyed being able to do lots of different things that we wouldn't normally have time to do. Like, we've done lots of craft stuff, haven't we? We've made a big robot. We've been quite fun, haven't we? I've enjoyed our walks. I've enjoyed playing with you and Emma. Emma's just eating a toast right now, so you can hear her shouting. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. She's just saying that she misses going out too. So I've enjoyed all of that, and I've enjoyed spending more time with Auntie Rach, being here, because she's not normally here so much, because she's so busy. So that's been good. Okay, next question. What has been your favourite food during What's your favourite food during lockdown? What have we had?
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets. Yeah, you probably have far too many chicken nuggets.
Enchiladas that I've
Oh,
missed.
they were a treat, weren't they?
Yeah.
That we had the other day. I'm not sure. I think
Spaghetti bolognese.
I think mine's definitely ice cream.
Bolognese.
Mine's definitely ice cream because I've had far too much of the ice cream. Ice cream. Okay, and the last question then is, what would you like to do as the first thing you could do once we're allowed to go out of lockdown? What would you like to do? Where would you go? Arthur?
Oh,
what would you like to do?
Ooh.
If we could go anywhere right now and we were allowed, where would it be?
It'll be the water park.
You want to go to a water park?
Yes,
that's exciting.
my favourite thing.
Oh, wow.
Or a swimming pool.
With slides and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
I would like to go back to my museum because I love that and I miss working there.
Being at the museum. I'd like to be on Wednesday morning doing my dance session. That would be really good because I miss all of you guys on a Wednesday morning. So that would be nice. Or, yeah, I think just to be able to go and hug somebody. As much as I love my hugs that I'm getting at home, just to have a hug from any of you at Coactive or any of my extended friends and family would be lovely.
That'd be great.
Okay, maybe you could answer those questions, or maybe you've answered those questions as you've listened to us. But we'll see you soon. Bye, Coactive!
What have I missed the most in lockdown? People. I'm a real people person. Oh, when I am able to, I'm going to be hugging everybody, saying hello to everyone. Yeah, the thing I've missed the most is people. What have I enjoyed? I've loved spending time with my family. It's been a rare and beautiful gift. Very rarely do we get the time to just stop the world and get off. And we've been able to stop and just get off and be with the people that loves us the most in the world. And that's magic. Okay, so my favourite food of lockdown. We've had lots of barbecues because the weather has been amazing. But my husband has been baking a lot. Baked a lot of bread, but he's also baked flapjack. Yay! Lots and lots and lots of flapjack. And it's amazing. And what's the first thing I'm going to do? Apart from coming and see you lovely lot, I'm going to go to the seaside. I'm going to have fish and chips. I'm going to dance in the waves. I'm going to drink tea on the edge of the shore. Yep. I might even take some of Andy's flapjack.
Hey everyone, so the sun is shining outside, so whether you're doing this out in your garden, if you have a garden, or you've got your windows open, or you're inside, whatever, let's stand up and get moving. Or if you sat down, we can still focus on our upper body moves as well. I want you to lift up your arms if you sat down, or if you're stood up, you can still lift up your arms and go into our snake arms, warm that body up. Get off any tension, stress, shake out any negativity. And we're going to do an old favourite dance, belly dancer one. Shakira, whenever, wherever. So we're just going to have some fun. Let's go. Okay, roll those shoulders back and hips. And shimmy. And down. Bring your arms up. And down. And out to the side. Melt side to side. And over your head. That's it, keep going. Okay, and we're going to body roll. So nice camel. Wake up that body. Other way. Okay, hip circle. And wiggle those hips. And shimmy. Bring up your arms. And out to the side. Okay, and circle those hips. And back the other way. And melt your hips side to side. And step forward on the right. Forward and back. Swap sides. Lots of energy. Get out any negativity. And melt your hips over side to side. Arms up and out. And wake up your body. And we're going to come down and then we're going to come up. Squat down and up. Okay, chest. So circle your chest. And back the other way. That's it, keep going. Side to side. That's it, okay, out to the side. Roll. If you can, roll the other way. And the opposite side. We're just waking up our body. Everybody is a perfect body, that's it. And opposite way. And over our head. And pose. Well done everyone, that was it, you smashed it. Hey everyone again, so we're going to do This Is Me if we've got any Greatest Showman fans, but we're going to do it with our belly dance style fitness, our fusion. So let's have some fun, follow my bum, and most of all, have some fun. And remember, this is me, stay strong, be proud of who you are, and we've got this together. Okay, roll those shoulders back. Breathing in and out. Look up. And bend your knees down if you want to add a bit more exercise. Go to the side, to the side. Okay, and let's step round into a circle. Keep your knees nice and soft. And hips the other way. Slide. Keep your knees nice and soft, shifting side to side. That's it. Bring your arm down. Hip forward. Oh, you can hold those arms nice and strong. We're just doing our hip forward. Okay, side to side. Hips side to side, lots of energy. And we're going to turn around and then turn around the other way. Okay, shimmy, hip shimmy, that's it. Keep that shimmy going. And hip drop. Forward, back. And opposite side. Lots of energy. Forward, back. And if you can, jump. And step forward and back. Opposite leg. Out to the side. Okay, I'm going to melt down. And back up again. Melt back down. And back up. Okay, turn around. And turn the other way. Coming down. And circle those hips. Circle the other way. And shimmy. If you can, shimmy those shoulders. And you might want to add our little shimmy squat on. Get ready for it. Shall we jump? Hip circle. And melt down. Back down. That's it, keep going. Well done, everyone. Remember, this is me. Be proud of who you are. We've got this. Just dance.
Now, a big shout out to Claire Brandwood, who's done some brilliant work. Going back to our first episode, you've created a colour wheel. You've mixed the yellow and the yellow and the blue to make green, yellow and the red to make orange, and the blue and the red to make purple. Your purple's not come out very good, but to be fair, it is difficult to make purple with these primary colours. They're not. Yeah, that's great. Well done. And then you've used the colours to create a brilliant rainbow. So you've mixed some colours in there. You've got purple going in there, look. Very good. Look at that. So you've created a lovely edge, a really hard edge with orange and blue. And you've repeated that line. So we've got different tones of blue as well, which is lovely. And then moved across to green. And then you put your hand over and you've used watery paintlet and you created a glaze. Fabulous. And you've darkened it as well to create the edge. Lovely bit of work, Claire. Fantastic. Well done. And you've also shown us again that you can lay different paints next to each other. So you have truly shown that you can handle acrylic paint, and a certificate is on the way to you. Well done. Hi, Coactive. Oh, my composition of this frame is a bit out. So here we've got a frame. I'm just tracing my finger around it. We've got this frame, and in it I'm trying to put so in this composition is my head, my glasses, my face, some shoulders with my yellow Coactive t-shirt on, and I've got some books up there and some pattern there. So okay, so frame this up, making a composition, putting the elements together. Brilliant. Hello. So we've been looking at composition, which is putting things together to make an interesting image, to make an interesting picture. And today we're going to look at Anne Alford's work as our inspiration. So Anne did some work for an exhibition that we had in the Ridings, an art walk, which is very good, and I'll show you the work now. So this is some of her work. Isn't that amazing? Do you like that? There's that. There's that. There's that. Which is really interesting. And there's that. So we were doing some work on the moon. And that picture is to do with moonlight and to do with planets and the moon. Now what I'm interested in showing you is that Anne's been really clever at using all these parallel lines. Can you see there's lots of lines there? So these are all lots of lines tightly put together. And here we've got lines, and they've got some spaces between them. And then that fills the composition, makes a really interesting picture. Here she's done the same thing, let the camera adjust to the black of the picture. Here we've got black card and Posca pen, I think she did this with, gold Posca pen. So you can see when you've got shapes, you've got a shape down here and a big loopy shape. She's filled the picture with it and brought the elements together. Now this one, so we've got a big semicircle shape, and we've got a spiral, and a line and a line. So we're really forcing the composition, making the composition really clear. I think it's really effective. Well done, Anne. It's good. And then she's taken, actually she did this one, I think she did that one with paint and a brush, which is really quite tricky. But you can do things like this with a paintbrush. To keep, you know, to use just black paint and a brush and to keep it so clean, keep the lines so clean as that with black paint is takes a lot of care. It's not easy, really not easy. Okay, and then this one is paint as well. And again, can you see she's used, there's a line and then a line with different colours and then a line and then a line, so it's like there's a bit of a pattern, and she's able to exaggerate the shape. That means make it bigger. Oh, I've just come down to the corner of my of the window where I usually do some painting, and look at these lines, a bit like Anne's paintings that have come out onto the yeah, look at that on the side of all these jazzy lines that go against each other. Amazing, isn't it? It's good. Through there as well. Yeah. Okay, Coactive. So we're going to have a go at the kind of thing Anne does. So in your packs will be some black card, and very excitingly, these are called Posca pens. Now we've had these for a while. I'm not sure when you get it. I'm not sure how long it will last. So I'm going to put a couple in each of your packs because I'm not sure how much we'll get out of them. But they're really good fun. So really, what it is, it's a paint pen, and you will either get a silver or a gold, like a bright shiny silver or a gold. So they're paint pens, and inside is a ball bearing that when you shake it, gets all the ink going. And when you take the lid off, if you can zoom in now, Jackie, to this piece of paper. I've got a scrap bit of black paper here. Jackie's zooming in. Yeah, have you got the nib? Not really up close. Jackie's doing an expert job. Yeah, you. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So what you've got, and let's try this pen out. Oh, this pen works straight away. Sometimes you might find it doesn't work. So what you do, you get a scrap bit of paper, and then I don't know if you see, you can push, and the nib's on a spring, and let all that ink flow down, which was a bit of a waste. But if you have to just push it down to get the ink going, and then we've got a very exciting bright ink. So let's get started with some artwork. I'm going to start by putting some shapes on the paper to start my composition. So, okay, so there's the start of my composition, and now I'm going to echo the lines like Anne does. And the thing that helps with the composition is that means I can make some shapes stronger, and it means I can link shapes together as well. So there you can see I've linked in that circle with the triangle, and I've got tighter lines here and wider lines there, which makes it shift around a bit. Decided to add a lump. There, now we've got a really jazzy composition with repeated lines. Sometimes the shapes join in, sometimes the shapes take over, and it fills the page, and it's really vibrant and energetic. I did another one earlier as well. I did that one earlier, which was a bit different. Can you see that in some places I've made the gap really quite wide, and then I've made the lines really tight together, and I've just followed some edges, and sometimes I've decided to go with the circle, make the triangle bigger, and then I've not, and then I've made the circle bigger. Decide which elements you want to be strongest, and the lines are quite jazzy, aren't they? It looks like some sort of 80s, you can imagine in the background a big set design for an 80s pop band or something in the background. It's quite good fun. And here you see on the painting that I did before. Can you see my finger there, camera? Jackie? Yeah, that good. So can you see these lines that are a bit of a similar idea to this, where you've got repeated lines, and there I've used paint to do a bit of a repetition.
Let me zoom in on that a minute.
Yeah, do you want to zoom in on this bit? On the head.
Yeah, that's better. Go.
And it gives it an energy and a vibrance to have these repeated lines. And then if we look over to this bit as well, it's there a bit as well. It's a bit more subtle. It's not so obvious, but and in this detail as well, you've got some repeated lines, so it can give it some give the picture like a bit of rhythm and vibrance. So that's quite good fun. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy using the Posca pens and using black paper instead of white paper is a bit different. Putting a light colour on a dark colour. So you push down on the nib just to get the ink flowing, and then you just draw with it normally. You don't keep pressing down on the spring, because it'll just make a mess and lose loads of paint. So yeah, these pens, they're old stock, so it's good to get them used really, and you to have fun with them. But I don't know how long they'll last, and we haven't got many more. So if you run out, I'm not sure that we can. We won't have many to replace it. So just enjoy it, and I hope you have fun with it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Okay, so this is the story that we've got to date. We have the two characters, which are Lily and Cedric, and they are neighbours to each other, and there is going to be a little bit of a love story between them. And so far what we found out is that there's been a meeting on the doorstep where they exchange presents and parcels, because he'd taken in some post for her, and we've got a bit of a conversation there. Now, I'd set you some work to do some duologue work, and this duologue between these two, the scene is called Chips. It happens probably in the first third of the play, and I'm going to read it to you. A bit more backstory. is Lily has just been out for the evening on a speed date. How speed dating works is that she's met with about 4 or 5 different gentlemen and kind of had a quick chat with them, and then she rates them out of 10. And as she comes out of the pub, she bumps into Cedric and literally knocks the chips that he's carrying home from the chip shop out of his hand. So I will read you the scene now. It's called Chips. Lily leaves the pub. She rushes out, head down, fastening her coat, not watching where she's going. She rounds the corner and collides with Cedric, who's tucking into a bag of chips. They go everywhere. Lily. Oh no, I'm sorry. Let me. Cedric starts to laugh. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Please, really. Lily starts to attempt to scoop up the chips from the floor. Cedric. Seriously, it's fine. Lily is knelt on the floor and she looks up at Cedric. Can I buy you another bag? Cedric. I tell you what. If you buy me a bag, I'll buy you one. Lily says. Deal. Lily and Cedric walk home eating the bag of chips. Cedric. So just to understand, you sit at a table and every 3 minutes a brand new gentleman comes to chat with you and then you rate them out of 10. Lily. Well, they rate me as well. Cedric. Oh, well, that makes it less medieval. They both start to laugh. Cedric. Did you give anyone a 10? Lily laughs. No, but I did give Robert a respectable 6. He has a herb garden. They laugh again. This is nice, says Cedric. Lily says, the chips? Cedric laughing. No, laughing with you. Cedric, I don't get much chance to laugh in my line of work. Lily, have you always wanted to be? Cedric, an undertaker? No, first I want to be an astronaut, and then a fireman, then an ice cream man. Anything but really. Lily, then why? Cedric, it was my granddad's business. He left it to me when he died. Lily, do you, Cedric, like being an undertaker? Well, I never get any back chat off the customers. I like that I can do the right thing for them at the end. Cedric, how about you? A florist? Lily, I love my job. I love plants and flowers. I love growing great things from little seeds. I love how individual flowers come together and make something beautiful. My grandmother bought me the shop. I struggled to find a purpose, a place for me. Some days I still do. Pause. Is your grandmother still alive? Oh, very much, says Lily. Cedric, mine too. I was raised by my grandparents. My mum died when I was little, and I've never met my father. Lily. Sorry, Cedric. Oh, don't be, I'm not. My grandparents were amazing. I mean, there were some tricky years when I was a teenager, but Cedric was my grandfather's name. They arrive at the front door to the flat. Lily. Home. Thank you. I had a nice evening. Cedric. I'm sorry you didn't meet the man of your dreams. Lily. My granny talks a lot about serendipity. You know how sometimes the thing that you're looking for comes and finds you? I would rate you a solid 8 out of 10. Because she bought me chips. 8, says Cedric. Wow. How do I graduate to 9? Lily. Buy me breakfast. She kisses him on the cheek and goes inside. It's very dramatic, very romantic. So some of the rest of the story we've already written, like I said, and some of it, the rest of the play, some of it we've still to write. And what I would like is, I would like to share the writing with you as we go, and then you can share your ideas with us. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting a bit of a script together and over the next couple of weeks, and then get them posted out to you with the DVD. So watch out for that, okay?
Hi Coactive, how you doing? Right, we're going to do a warm up. Make sure you've got lots of room around you. I'm in the little party room. As you can see, I've got some streamers and a balloon. It was Adam's birthday yesterday. So yeah, I might end up kicking a balloon or something during our warm up. Make sure you've got room. Right, okay, so today we're going to think about circles and manipulating our body in that way. So we're going to begin with our head. And so just take a gentle circle with your head. Nothing too straining. Actually, let's just take that a bit further into our chest. Looking back if you can. Lovely. Go the other way. Gently with our heads. Now involving our chest as well. You can just look back a bit further. And back around again. Okay, we're going to go to our shoulder girdle this time, and we're going to try and keep this moving and not the rest of it, so we're going to isolate. So this is, don't worry if you don't, because we're just warming up, but it'd be useful if you are you're enjoying some of Sophie's belly dancing, because that's all about isolation. So if you take your chest, I want you to just bring that forwards, taking a circle. If you can keep your hips still, that'd be great. Really think of this top of your chest. Sorry guys, I'm not wearing my Coactive t-shirt. It's on the line. I'm a bit behind our washing. There we go, around we go, round the other way. Lovely. Okay. Now, just to go a bit deeper, we're going to take it around our stomach. So still our chest will move a bit, but really think of getting right deep into the stomach area. You can feel that lower back moving. Put your hand on your lower back. Is it a nice crunch? Use those centre muscles, those core muscles. Go the other way. It's not as big around the chest, but really gets that bit moving. Lovely. Excellent. Let's move on to our hips. See if you can keep the top part still this time. It's a bit of a challenge. Doesn't matter if it moves. For our purposes, in both directions. See how big you can go. How big can you take it? Or in a really big circle. Back to the side, to the front, to the side, back the other way, side, front, side, back. So if we talk about find those 4 points, we're going to recircle. Lovely. And while we're in our hips, we're going to do our legs as well. Now our hips are a ball joint, so it means you can get a good circle. So see what you can get there. Excellent. Do it on the floor, it doesn't matter. Try the other one. Make sure you go the other way as well, I didn't on the other one. Anyway, you want to go. Go back and do the other way with this one. And then down to your ankle. So you can give that a bit of a twist. Your knee will go as well, but it's going with your ankle, because your knee is a hinge joint. Lovely. Now to our shoulders. Oh, give a circle back. Circle forwards. Lovely. Back. Take it really big if you like. Forwards. Lovely. And move to our elbows. Now our elbow, if we're doing a circle, it's really going to come from our shoulder as well. Because, again, our elbow on its own needs a bit bit of help to circle. Lovely. You have to open out from your shoulder to make it go into a circle. Doesn't stop it from looking exciting. Feeling good around there. Right, now today it's quite special because we've got a guest, not in person, but Rachel Dean, who has worked with us before. She's made a film, a dance film, and it's about hands. That's why we're going to warm up our hands. I've got a real crunch in mine. You hear that? Yuck. And she's made this dance film with hands, and I thought we'd use that as our stimulus today. So we'll watch it after this warm up, and then we're going to do our own. Okay, so you can use the music, you can do it along with her. You can rewind the DVD and do it with her. You can learn hers if you like, or you can make your own up. So let's give a bit of attention to our hands here. Give them a bit of a rub, feel how they move. I've got a circle movement going on my thumbs there. Move my fingers individually, give them a bit of a rub and a pull into a wiggle. And wring them. Roll them. Bend them. Unfold, unfold, wiggle them. Lovely. Okay, that's good. Excellent. Just to finish with then, let's do a bit of a swing. Swing your arms. Swing your legs. Swing, swing, lovely. And then do a bit of power. See if you can give yourself a bit of a dance with those circular movements we made. So get everything moving in a circular way. Those curves. Get those hips and everything going. Move that spine, those legs, moving the way you move. We can get going. Lovely. Excellent. Bring it smaller and smaller and smaller. Lovely. Take a breath in and breath out. Breath in. And a breath out. Great. Okay, I'm going to stop there, and then I'm going to watch Rachel's film, and I'm going to come back and talk to you a bit about it. Okay, see you in a minute. Bye bye.
The shelves that cook the meals, that wheel the gurneys, that farm the fields, that make the beds, that clean the drain, deliver the milk and guard the train. These are the hands, these are the hands, these are the hands that run the bus, that pen the poems, that drive the vans, that manage the homes, that run the food banks day after day, that gather and pack and then give it away. These are the hands, these are the hands, these are the hands that leave the gifts, that harvest the crops, collect the waste, that serve in the shops, that clean the toilets, report the news, that lap the yard, that sell the booze. These are the hands, these are the hands, these are the hands that tend the parks, that bottle the pills, that pick the fruit, that wave the bills, that sweep the streets, that visit the sick, that teach our kids arithmetic. 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4. We don't want to go back to the way we were before. These are the hands, these are the hands, these are the hands that carry the shopping, that pull the weeds, deliver the babies, plant the seeds, that mix the medicine, bring the post. These are the hands that matter the most. These are the hands, these are the hands, these are the hands. asylum seekers, refugees, who do the work that nobody sees, who left their countries overseas to work the world for you and me. These are the hands, 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 these are the hands. And after the clapping has faded away, remember what we learned today.
Hi Coactive, I hope you enjoyed Rachel's dance. She sent us an email, so I'm going to read it to you and she's going to help us do our own one. So she said, first of all, watch the film These Are Hands. Done. She said, then choose a song you like. Now, you can choose the same song as Rachel. You can learn Rachel's dance if you want, or you can choose your own. So if you've chosen your own song, she says, number 3, clap along to the rhythm. Then she says, listen again and let your hands dance along. So think about the different things your hands can do. What can they do? What do your hands do? Yeah? The next thing, pick out some words that you liked from the song, like maybe one a verse, and then maybe you need to make a note of them or remember them. Maybe you can make a movement that fitted with that. Can you see how Rachel did that? She did some words that fitted, some movements that fitted with the words. So she used the lyrics as stimulus for her dance. Okay. Then what did she say? So make up a hand movement for each thing. So each thing in the verse you liked. And she says you can mime it out or do something about the way it makes you feel. Or just listen to the music and see what your hands do. She said, number 6, does your song have a chorus or a repeated bit? Could you make up hand movements that repeats with a chorus each time? Then she said, decide how your hand dance will start and finish. Her next thing says practice. Then it says show your hand dance to someone or film it on your phone to share with others. Now the way she filmed it was from above, so you might need some help. You might need to get, if you live with someone, you might be able to get some help to film it. If you're on your own like me at the moment, you might have to think how filming it, how you might film it. You might have to film with you behind. You could film it by, let's see if this works. You might turn the camera around. Oh, I can't do this now. So you might have to turn the camera around and put your hands behind the phone. That might be the way you do it. So we have to find fiddly ways of doing it. But if you've got a hand dance you like, do you want to send it and we'll put it on the DVD? Yeah? How's that sound? Good? Excellent. See how you get on. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
That's it from me. Have a wonderful week. The weather's going to be lovely, so enjoy some of that sunshine if you can. And I will see you next time. Bye.